I'm gonna be so real. I was expecting it, but at the same time, I wasn't expecting it. But boy, do I like it. What's going on, child? It's your most favorite diabetic YouTuber in the whole entire world. Back with another video. Now, before we even get into what we're talking about, etc. I mean, obviously, you've seen the beginning clip. Yeah, obviously I'm at work, that's why we're in the car, but the show gotta go on now. More specifically, Chris Paul has decided where he is gonna play, and I heard rumors about this possibly happen. I didn't think it was gonna go down because I didn't know if the history was that bad, but you know, new ownership and etc, etc. But apparently Chris Paul is signing a 1-year deal with the Clippers. Now, I'll be honest with y'all, I like this a lot. This might be his last season, so why not go out with a bang? Especially since the New Orleans Hornets, they technically don't exist. So, yeah. I mean, they technically do, but they don't. You get what I mean? But, yeah, I'm very happy about this one. I don't know if it's going to be that great, that impactful for the Clippers, but at the same time, it really could. And necessarily legacy-wise and ideally-wise, I feel like for his last season, which he hasn't said it is, but I think it is, I think this fits perfect. Now, of course, I'm going to break down everything I know about it, my thoughts and opinions, but I'm just going to say this real quick. I love this. I love it a lot. Now, before we get any further, I say this all love, no hate. Now, of course, I'm going to make my jokes, be brutally honest, and I won't lie to y'all. I am typically an arsehole, but if it's hate, beef, or anything crazy like that, I straight up admit it. Now, one more time, all love, no hate. Okay, so it is being reported that Chris Paul is signing a 1-year, $3.6 million deal with the Los Angeles Clippers. Lakers fan, you guys, y'all striked out again. You could have got an easy one there. Nah, low key, I understand why Chris Paul is going back. Me, ideally, I feel like this is his last season. I know he's dropped hints that he probably is going to retire after this year, but I just don't know for sure if he's actually came out and said it for sure. But it would make a lot of sense that he retires with the Clippers because honestly, when you think about Chris Paul, well, me personally, Chris Paul was like my favorite point guard back when he was on the Hornets and stuff. That's kind of like before Derrick Rose and all of them started balling. But like, so, you know, when I think about Chris Paul necessarily, it's in the Clippers uniform. So if he's going to retire and, you know, do a, whatever they call it, a home run tour, a jersey tour, you know, where they go around and play every game a couple times, why not? Especially with the Clippers where they could possibly win a championship. I'm not saying they are, but that team is pretty damn loaded right now, especially for like a season. Like, this is their year. Are they going to be great other years after that? You know, that one, that's questionable. But they got a better chance now, especially with adding Chris Paul. Because obviously Chris Paul is older. He's not going to do too many crazy things. But when you still look at the plays that he was doing in San Antonio, he was still doing his thing, especially for the age, coming off the bench, and I highly doubt he's going to be the starting point guard. So, like, ideally, just what you're going to get off for him is going to be crazy. And if he doesn't, you know, add up, doesn't do great, can't do shit to the team, 1 year, $3.6 million, that ain't jack shit. That's basically, you just gave him some free money. Like, that's like the minimum. Which, honestly, you know, I got to give him kudos for taking a minimum because you see, like, Bradley Beal, he still wanted some money, which it isn't terrible money. You see Ayton, he wanted more money, and, you know, I guess those are all different scenarios, but, you know, I got even a little credit on that one, that deal. Now, I really just love this because a couple of things I already said. A, if this is his year, he's going to retire. He's going to retire a Clipper. I feel like that's right. That's kind of where his majority of his career was. And like I said earlier, where you kind of think of Chris Paul at. And honestly, I think the Clippers have, I hate saying this out loud, I don't know why, but I think the Clippers have a chance to actually win it this year. I don't think they're going to be good other years, but this year, yeah, they got the pieces, they got the players, and I just low-key think this might be their year. Now, the season itself, it's going to look a little rocky, but the playoffs and shit, yeah, I don't know why I learned this movie was kicking in there. The playoffs and etc., the Clippers are going to be a menace, especially with Chris Paul. And I will just say the role of Chris Paul as like a mentor to not really the young players because they don't necessarily have that many young players, but just a mentor to the whole team to kind of try to get them into zoning, etc., especially with Kawhi, who already does that greatly. That's just an added bonus. That just makes it sound deadly. And honestly, yes, as a Pistons fan, you know, I'm kind of like, they in the East. We're in the East, so, you know, I got to worry about it. But still, at the same time, we got to worry about it. I'm going to say it like that, low key, we got to worry about it. But the Clippers, they're doing some good shit. I have to admit that. I have to give them credit. This is probably the best offseason I've seen them have in forever. Now, Chris Paul, if this is your last season, I'm going to have to go to a Cleveland game rocking my Hornets Chris Paul jersey. So, oh, yeah. But I really do love this deal. But I am very curious to know what y'all think in this comment section down below. Also, let me know what you want to see your boy make. I make all kinds of videos, so comment what you want to see. And, oh, one more. The videos aren't always going to be me in a car. I know some of them are, some of them aren't. So, just saying. But it's all I got for y'all. All love. Peace.